on the Full 42. Today we're playing Wasabi, which is launching tomorrow. And we have Sean here as our guest. Sean, why don't you say hi, blurt out all the stuff they need to know?
Hi, blurt out all the stuff they need to know. Oh,
You did it.
Yes. Yes, Wasabi launching tomorrow on Kickstarter, 9 a.m. Super excited about it. It is a straightforward tile laying game where you're putting down ingredients to create different sushi recipes and prove you are the best sushi chef out there. So yeah, I'm excited to play.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to this one since we talked. So
yeah. Well, it's a fun one. It's a classic that I think a lot of people were fans of the original version of it, and Adam and Josh have just gotten together and kind of updated the rules a bit, streamlined them a little bit, made it what was already a really accessible game even more accessible. So yeah, I think you're really going to like it.
And it's got that awesome kids table board game art that we're growing familiar with power plants and dice veggies and all of those. Yeah. So
I mean, look at the background behind him. I kind of want to here. Let me blow you up a little bit so people can see it a little better. I mean, I'm instantly caught by all of the logos. I love your logos for all your games.
Josh Capel, who's also the designer of this game, is our artistic director, and he takes a lot of pride in creating like each one as a custom logo, and yeah, like he does an amazing job. So like you can really identify that it is a KTBG game from across the room, which is definitely a source of pride for us.
Steven? Yeah, so we're gonna play that. Do you have the Kickstarter link in our Discord in our what do you call it? Description?
Show notes?
Description. Yeah, the description, show notes, whatever they're called, down at the bottom. So the link to your Kickstarter's there, yeah. So they could go, they could follow, yeah. And if you're watching this on the Tuesday or after it's launched and stuff, it should just go straight to the campaign.
Perfect.
You said 9 a.m. Eastern, yeah?
9 a.m. Eastern. Yep, that's right.
Cool.
That's launch time for us.
Beat real time?
No, you're fake time. You're an hour behind.
Oh, right.
No, that's good. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Us too. It's always exciting. Like there's always nerves when we're on the eve of a launch, but for this one, like we feel so good about it. Everybody who plays this game just gets it instantly. And it's really fun. It's kind of deceptively tricky because the rules themselves are very simple, but how to maximize your turns, how to pull off like some awesome combinations, that's where it really gets thinky. So yeah, quite fun.
Cool.
So I've never played Wasabi before, and Mike's played the old version from another publisher. So we're going to have different perspectives on this. That'll be fun. And we're going to play it on TTS, right? Tabletop Simulator.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Very cool.
I've got the room up here ready to go.
Before we jump on there, any announcements, Mike, that we want to cover?
Charcuterie is just banging, doing really well. It's up for another week. It ends a week from right now. It ends at 9:00 next Tuesday. We're on our last stretch goal, which is the cheese bag. So those of you that have played it with me or have followed me around with this prototype for a year and a half now.
I actually believe we put you through the lightning round the first time you were here, right?
Yeah. Hey, Elena. Yes, it was for Endeavor, the one that I missed when you were on. It's the last stretch goal is the cheese bag, and that's a little bit of a an inside thing if you know about it. Thank you, Helena. So yeah, that's going on, and then I got Lucas painting to do. Those are my only announcements. Go to the Kickstarter page and check out Charcuterie, and this is Lucas painting for tonight. You ready?
Yep.
So for those that don't know, I think, Sean, you missed it because I wasn't on the show, but my 2-year-old has been painting since December with watercolors on canvas. And every Monday for this year, it was tiki mugs, and then it was hockey jerseys. So this year, every Monday, I show a different water painting that he's done, a watercolor painting.
Nice.
So these are on 4x4 canvas, and
we try to see what we all see in it, kind of like a Rorschach test to show how crazy we are. I don't want to say what I see in this one. This one's dark.
I can't unsee what I see in this one.
I see something dark. I see like Phantom of the Opera kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I see that now that you say that.
You get to that like the half mask right there, but that's almost like a dragon over there. I don't know. It's like a movie poster for Phantom of the Opera kind of thing.
I kind of saw some like underwater coral and like a fish maybe swimming away. Something of that.
So, okay.
The thing I saw as an eye is a fish. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I see what you like. Almost like Deathstroke's mask, right? The blue on one side, the orange on the other. That
Right.
Kind of
yeah. Or the Phantom of the Opera if you want to be all fancy and stuff.
I like that.
Pink plant unicorn dragon.
That works, Di. I like it.
I definitely see the dragon, like the big head and then the neck.
Dragon. Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
I see Trogdor.
Trogdor.
I can't
unsee
it. I can't unsee it from the time that he made it. I can't unsee it.
Power plants. Oh, where do you get power plants? I grew up around power plants. I don't see power plants.
I think he's talking about
the. Oh, okay. I thought that's what he was saying, is that he saw that in the painting. Yeah, power plants.
All reversed for me. So.
Okay, back there, yeah.
I like that fish. That was good with the fish over there, but I can't unsee Trogdor.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Well, could be Trogdor and a fish.
Sure, yeah. He's trying to burninate a fish.
Mm-hmm. They're not mutually exclusive.
No, that's true. So yeah, there's his. This was from July. He did this one back in July. So.
And what number is that? Like, how many has he made at that point?
I believe, if I look it up, I think this is either 41 or 42.
But you're in the hundreds now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, he's up over 155 now, I think.
What is he doing this for? Is it's just a hobby, or?
Yeah, he just this is actually number 41. So next week will be his 42nd on the show.
Mike, you and I need to get together and figure out some kind of social game we can make with all of them as like cards, like little square cards.
I could do that.
Some
kind of Rorschach thing.
Style.
Yeah.
A tile placement game with all his art. Sean, he just one day I think we were shopping for Christmas presents, and I picked up 3x3 canvases and a watercolor thing, and I thought it would be cute. So while he was in the high chair eating, I was dipping the brushes in watercolor and just handing him, like, he would hold the canvas and he'd have the paintbrush and he would just paint on it. And then it just became a thing. So it's up over 155 now. He painted a pumpkin for Halloween. Watercolor and pumpkin don't mix. It came out really disturbing, like some sort of I don't know, Death Eater creature on a pumpkin. It looked really weird, but it's just something that every now and then when he's having lunch or dinner and he's sitting around, I just give him one of these and he'll hold it and paint it.
That's great. I love it.
And he just turned 2 on the 2nd, so he's a budding artist now.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
Other announcements? Anything else before we jump in? Well, I'll say Critter Kitchen is running its Kickstarter as well, and it ends Thursday. So lots of Kickstarter stuff going on, right?
And all food related. Lots of food is hot right now. It's like people can't get enough of food.
Yeah, that's true.
That is funny. Well, it's Thanksgiving coming up. So.
Well, I mean,
that's
American, I suppose.
For us,
that's true.
We sensibly had it, a month and a half ago. So got it out of the way.
Right.
I think that's actually smarter because ours is so close to Christmas that it gets overshadowed by all the Christmas stuff. I like the idea of having it earlier. I kind of want to move it to like June.
June
would be great.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a dinner in June where you're thankful for everything around you. Like, why not just do it?
Yeah, it's my birthday, so and your birthday. Everybody.
It is. All right, so we got Flamecraft ending Thursday?
Flamecraft ended years ago.
Not Flamecraft. Jesus Christ.
You mean Critter Kitchen ends Thursday? Yeah.
That ends on Thursday?
Yep.
Charcuterie ends a week from now, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday at 9:00, and then Wasabi goes live tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Tomorrow.
How long a campaign are you doing?
23 days. Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
23 days. Yep.
Okay, so you're ending what, mid-December, something like that?
Yep, mid-December. We have found that we love to be at conventions while running Kickstarter campaigns. So we'll be running this during PAX Unplugged, which we love juggling. We love the juggle.
I tried that. Yeah, I tried that with Troubles. I did it over a Gen Con, and I'll never do that again. I didn't enjoy that at all because I was trying to run the page at the same time and graphics and all that.
Yeah. It's not advisable. We never aim to do that, but we sometimes end up doing that, and that is that's what you have to do. You have to be flexible. It's fun.
Well, it's good because you got an audience too, and it kind of helps. Like that's why Charcuterie is only a 14-day campaign. You have the first 48 hours where you're on all the hotness and like what's new on Kickstarter. And then you have the last 48, which is what's ending on Kickstarter. Then you have that desert in the middle. And unless you have things going on during that dry spell, it's just a slog. Like we did it with Stuff the Legend was just, but the 14-day campaign, and we had Sam Healy do a live show. We got Ruel going live. Oh, that's another announcement. I guess I forgot about that. Ruel and Michelle are doing Tabletop Tonight at 7 Pacific, where they're making charcuterie boards and playing charcuterie on Twitch. The link's over on the Discord or on the Kickstarter. So when we're done with this, I'm going to hop over there and watch them teach you how to make a meat roast, because I don't know the best way to make a meat roast. So that should be fun. But yeah, having content, having things that are kind of like every couple of days, having someone do a live play or having someone do something kind of makes that more bearable. But that middle, if you don't like having conventions in the middle, at least gives you an audience, gives you something to do, gives you like people to talk to and fresh eyes on the campaign that aren't necessarily like familiar with crowdfunders and stuff like that. So it's a good thing. It's a lot of spinning plates, but it is a good thing to have something going on in the middle.
Yeah, and to be able to like teach the game to somebody and say you can back this right away, instead of saying like here's a link for a reminder or something along those lines, like you can immediately get on board with this campaign. That's a good thing, as you say. So yeah, we're totally looking forward to it for sure.
Cool. Yeah, I forgot you were going to PAX. I'll see you in Philly.
Oh, I look forward to it. Great.
I wish I was going to PAX. I say all that you shouldn't be doing that, but I'm going to BGG Con tomorrow. So
right at the end of the campaign.
Right. Last few days of campaign, that's when you just run off to a convention.
Yeah. Right. Let the last 48 hours populate all the stuff. You don't need to be there. You'll be fine.
Can't change anything at this point anyway. All right. Well, why don't we hop into the game? I have to find buttons I'm supposed to be pushing to share stuff.
Find those buttons.
Find buttons. Is that the right thing? That's the right button? I believe that's right. There we go.
Yeah, I think it was at Gen Con, Sean. I saw you and Helena at the booth, and I congratulated on getting this game because I really enjoyed it, and I'm really happy that you guys have it because of your aesthetic, because of your components, because of what you do with your games. I had no idea Josh was a co-designer on it. Helena's like, I kind of know somebody, and I'm like, oh, I had no clue. So that's really cool.
It's funny. It's like one of his intros to the industry. This was one of the first games he did, and so I mean that was kind of one of the reasons he had some interest in going back and looking at it, because I think that he saw, like, he kind of revisited it not too long ago and just saw some of the early design mistakes that he made that he wouldn't have done in the same sort of way. And I think that's true for like any sort of creative person. When you kind of revisit work from a different time in your career, you see things that you might just tweak a little bit differently. And so that combined with the fact that it's out of print and a lot of people love the game, and it's like honestly so accessible. Like Chris, you're gonna see, like, as we get going, like you're gonna understand what you're doing immediately, and it's gonna come down to the tricky strategy of like maximizing your moves, which is
nice.
Where the game really shines.
It's a really good point. That's a good point you made about revisiting past mistakes. Richard and I are looking at the Batman game again and looking at some of the stuff that we did initially, and then we did the expansion to kind of make things a little bit more fun and entertaining. And now revisiting that stuff, even though it's 2018, Wasabi is older, but even though it was only 5 years ago, you definitely see things that you're like, oh, I should have done it this way. It would have been way better on the table or way better presentation for doing that.
Should have been Superman instead.
I mean, it was originally Marvel, so.
All right, well,
let's get into this.
Yeah, yeah.
We got it.
I want to play. By the way, question real quick. It looks like you have the same artist for a lot of your games. Obviously, same person.
So this is Claire Lynn, and we've worked with her before with Diced Veggies, and she's amazing. She is like, she can do pretty much anything, but just coincidentally, we had her doing 2 food games in a row. But like, she really kind of captured, it's got similar feel to the original Wasabi, but she's kind of done her own twist on it, which you'll especially see in the various recipe cards. But yeah, so we've worked with her before, and we do like to work with artists several times. Like, it's good to kind of keep going back, and that is, a little bit what you're saying of the consistency of the games and the art, and just just knowing that it's a KTBG game. So,
love the art. It's amazing. It's making me hungry already. So let's dive
in. Awesome. Yeah, so basically in Wasabi, a game of raw skill, we are sushi chefs trying to complete various different recipe cards that are in our hand. So we'll be doing different things like the green dragon. And on a turn, we're just going to take an ingredient from anywhere in the pantry and put it anywhere into the kitchen. And because we are playing a 3-player game, we're using the lightest section of the kitchen plus the second column here. You can see it's broken up kind of by player count here. So we'll be using almost the entire board. So yeah, on a turn, you're going to add an ingredient somewhere on the board, and then hopefully you're going to have completed the necessary steps in doing one of your recipes. So for example,
just realized this is a sushi roll mat.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
I just noticed that.
Yeah,
that's great.
Just a nice little.
Sorry, continue.
No.
I love the look of it. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. It's just like aesthetically pleasing for sure. So, for example, here, this is a green dragon, and you can see I didn't do it quite in the exact right order that it is shown on the card, but I do have all of the ingredients required. I could show you this and score that, and I would get 7 points for that. I could, however, get actually some bonus points for that if I did it in the exact right order. So, for example, if I had managed to do it like this way or this way, all of the ingredients in the exact right order, then I have served this recipe with style, and I'm going to get the bonus wasabi that's shown on the card here. And I would take that and put it immediately in my bowl down here, which it makes a nice satisfying click when I throw it in there.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's the main goal of what we're trying to do in the game. However, there's going to be many turns where we add an ingredient to the board and we're not able to complete one of the recipes in our hand. And in that case, we are instead going to prep. And when we prep, we can do one of 3 things. We can take all of the wasabi cubes that have accumulated here on the wasabi pool. Right now, there's a sad 1 cube, but hopefully that'll grow over time. We can take one of the action cards that we see here, and I'll go through all those, but those are cards that are going to help us in some way. They're single use, and you can have 2 of them face up in front of you until you use them. And then the last thing that we could do on our turn when we don't complete a recipe is we can exchange our cards. So we start off with 3 recipe cards in our hand. And if at some point we don't feel like we can complete them, or we don't want to try, or it's too late in the game, we want to swap them out, instead of doing one of those other things, we can discard those cards and draw back into our hand. And you don't have to draw the same number, the same size of recipe. You're kind of free to choose whatever size recipe you want to back into your hand. When you complete a recipe, you're also going to draw back up into your hand. And you can see we've got 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5 length recipe. And depending on which pile you draw from back into your hand, different things may happen. A 5 adds 2 wasabi cubes to the wasabi pool. A 4 adds 1, and a 3 adds 1 to the pool and 1 to your personal bowl. A 2 doesn't add anything, but 2 length recipes are unique because instead of giving you an opportunity for extra wasabi, they're going to allow you to just draw a card. So when you complete a 2-length recipe, because they could never be done sort of out of style because it's only 2 recipes or 2 ingredients, you're going to draw an action card into your hand for that. And that's largely most of what we need to know to start the game. We're going to play until the entire kitchen is filled up, and then we'll all get one last turn to hopefully score some points before the end of the game. Now, we have one last step we have to take before we're ready to play the game, and that's these teacups that we have here. So we each have a teacup in front of us. It is very temporarily our own teacup to place somewhere, anywhere on the board, and you can place it out there. It will, you wiseacre, you smart aleck. I should have known. You can place it out anywhere on the board except for on top of another teacup. But choose a square. It really does not matter at all. What the teacups do basically is on the start of your turn, you may move a teacup to an empty space. So a teacup never blocks a space. None of these teacups are yours or mine or anybody's. They're just teacups out there blocking spaces. And what that does is it maintains a little bit of choice. So at the end of the game, when the entire board is filled up, except for one space, instead of having just one option, you actually have 4 options because you could move the teacup to that one empty space, freeing up the teacup space. So it just maintains a little bit of options throughout the game.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's what that does. Do you have any questions before we get going here? Going into this sushi showdown, this madness?
What are these cards with the stars on the side, or is that just?
Oh yeah, that's just where you're going to place your completed recipes.
Oh, okay.
Because we'll score those up at the end. When you complete a recipe with style, you'll take the wasabi right away, but you'll score out the points at the end of the game. Okay. Oh, I can tell you what these action cards do, and I'll explain new ones as they come up. So they all kind of tell you what they do on them, but the chop allows you to return an ingredient back to the pantry and allows you to place another one. You could place it in that spot. The snake allows you to score a recipe that is not necessarily in a straight line. It has to have orthogonal ingredients, but they do not have to be in a straight line. So very helpful with scoring. And you can even score with style with a snake card if everything is in the right order. And we've got the stack card, which is very helpful. It can allow you to place an ingredient on top of another ingredient. So especially when you're trying to complete a complex recipe, it's very helpful. Yeah, so that's our starting set, and new ones will come out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why don't I go first here? So I'm going to do what we do at the start of each round. I'm going to place something out here. I'm going to look at my cards before anything else. because that's
a good idea.
Right, and that's another thing is when I go to look at my cards, just don't look at the screen.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because you'll see my cards right there.
Right, and you don't want us to cheat. Okay, that's fair. That's reasonable. All right. Well, I'm going to put out a little bit of egg onto the board, egg in your face, and I've got a choice here. I can't complete a recipe, so I can either discard all my recipes, which I do not want to do yet. I can take one measly cube, but that does not excite me. I'm going to take a stack card.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy to have it. And now we've got the slice. So what the slice allows you to do is swap the top tile in any space with a tile of the same category in the pantry. So if we look at the pantry, we know that they're broken up into different categories, and you can tell that by their backgrounds. So that's going to allow you to swap out one ingredient from a category for another one back onto the board. All right, that's me.
Okay. I think it's Mike. No, I'm next. Okay.
Yeah, I figure we'll go Sean and you and me, and we'll just go that way. Okay.
Cool. All right. So I'm putting out one of these. When do I get to move one of these things?
You can move one at the start of your turn. You can always move one, and you can move it anywhere except on top of another.
Okay. I'm going to look at my cards here, so don't look in my...
Wise.
Yep. What if... let's see. I see what's going on. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this thing, and I'll just... I'll put it down here.
Interesting. Can you complete a recipe on this turn?
No.
I'm guessing not. So you have a choice. You can take an action card. You can take all of the one wasabi cubes that has accumulated, or you can exchange your recipes and draw new ones.
What makes wasabi cubes accumulate? Oh, whenever somebody takes...
When we draw new ones. Yeah, and one note, if you exchange your recipes and draw new ones, you don't do the wasabi into the pool under those circumstances, just when you're refreshing your hand. Oh, and also you can complete more than one recipe on a turn, but you have to have added to each recipe that you're trying to score. So that if I didn't make that clear, if you want to score a recipe, you have to have affected it in some way on that turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So if you wake up and it just happens to be there, you have to do something to affect that.
I'm going to take the snake card. And we just put it in front of us. Is that right?
Yeah. Just face up in front. Public knowledge. Ooh, the spicy card. This is a good one. So the spicy action allows you to spend a wasabi cube to play 2 tiles on your turn, which is actually quite spicy. It's appropriately named.
It is.
Sounds like a cheating card that Mike is going to take.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Look at that. Took it.
I don't know where am I?
That's my spot. You're over here.
I'm over there. All right.
Yeah.
I have the board facing down so I can see it, but my name's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I placed a tile. I took a card. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. We replace it. New one comes out. Oh,
see, there you go, Chris.
It's not my turn.
Although Sean's probably going to take it.
It is definitely tempting to me. I am going to add a little crab to this board. Got to crab up this board, and I will snag this spicy card because, well, it's just the right thing for me to do at this time in my life. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Crab.
Although I don't have a cube to spend to activate it.
I'm going to move this here. And let's see. I'm going to put... Oh... Yeah, I'll put this here.
Nice.
And looks like knives are about to get into things here.
You're getting something sharp.
Getting something sharp. Okay, so the chop is return the top tile and a space to the pantry. Swap is swap the top. Now, do you play these actions instead of putting down a piece?
So the chop allows you to chop out a piece and then place your own. The slice is your action, I believe.
All right. So instead of placing one, I would do one of these action cards. And some of these action cards sometimes still let me place one.
Yes, that's right.
If you play a tile later on this turn, you may choose to. Okay, interesting. All right, well, I'll take the chop, I guess. So you get 3 slices going, maybe? Oh, I affected no change.
Wow.
I believe there's only 2 of each. So your dream was going to
Who
be
shuffled these? So far, they've been all together. Both slices together, both spices together.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the chops weren't both together, but what's going on here? Ah, boo!
Now, did you add anything, or was that like that when you woke up? Oh, you added that. Okay.
I added this one.
Okay, perfect. Yep, good. And that is also in style, which is, not super surprising for me. You are very stylish.
I try. All right, so I completed, which means I can't take an action card, but I can take a new recipe card.
You must take a new recipe card, and then something's going to happen, or nothing.
Something has to happen.
I want to take a 3.
Taking a 3? All right. So when you take a 3, we add a wasabi cube, and I'll put a wasabi cube in your bowl. Whoops.
Love it.
Time 2.
Oh, how do you have 3 in there?
I'm good.
Should I have?
Nope.
He did one in style. He completed a recipe in style.
So it came from the style. Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. And then the third one I just got from selecting the 3 level, which got me 1.
Yeah, that one I got. Okay.
And now finally there's something in the wasabi pool to at least take a look at here. You're done, Mike?
I think so. Yes. I don't think there's anything else. Well, can I spend a cube to place another tile?
Did you have that spicy already? You did, right?
I did, yeah. But I just got the wasabi on completion of that turn.
Oh, then
what's the order of operations there?
Yeah,
right?
No. Then I would say not. I think scoring your recipes is the last thing you do on a turn.
Oh, okay, then I'm good.
All right. I'm gonna move this teacup here, and I am gonna place a little avocado right down here. It is good fat, is what I hear. Yes, so I'm gonna add that, and I'm gonna do the seafood futomaki, which is worth 7 big points at the end of the game. I did not do it in style, but that is not a comment of me as a person. All right, I'm going to take a level 5 one because I have heard that YOLO, and so I choose to L. So I'm going to draw a new one, and that means 2 wasabi cubes go to the pool. All right, that's me.
All right. So let me ask, what all can you do with the wasabi cubes? I see that you can use them sometimes in certain actions.
They're worth points.
Yeah, at the end of the game, each one is worth a point. Otherwise, they are just worth a point at the end of the game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really just the spicy that allows you to get points off them. Otherwise, you're just fully accumulating wasabi for points. But what's fun is that when it's 1 or 2 wasabi cubes, it doesn't feel like so much, but it does tend to pile up. And I played a game this morning where people's accumulated wasabi cubes made a total difference in the game. So it does start to get juicy after a while.
Just make sure you don't get any.
Just in case you were worried,
so far
it doesn't tend to get juicy. It does.
So far, it's been working.
Yeah. Keep going.
All right, so I moved that there. I'm gonna get another one of these. I'm just gonna put that in a weird spot there. I can do that. Is that all right?
You can put that anywhere you want.
Anywhere in the kitchen.
All right, and then I'm gonna use the snake here. I believe. Is that how you do it? Yeah. To finish this one.
So
no, they got to be orthogonally adjacent.
Yeah, I'm using snake though, right?
Yeah, they still need to be orthogonally adjacent. So for that,
okay. So it still has to be.
You could put that here, and that would work because these are the right ingredients.
No, that's the wrong ingredient right there.
It's this one.
It's this one.
Yeah, I thought it was diagonal.
No, I'm sorry. Sadly, no. Right. It must be orthogonally adjacent still.
90 degrees.
Think about snake you used to have on your Nokia phone. That kind of thing.
Wow. Throwback.
Yeah.
All right. Let me undo that then, since I
to throw
obviously messed that up.
Chris is trying to cheat on turn 3.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
We
wouldn't let it happen.
No, not on my watch.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. All right. Well, then I will use the chop thing here. Where's the
right there is perfect. Yeah, perfect.
All right. And we'll get rid of this.
Get out of here. And you can still add one.
Right. And that would be that one. Now can I use the snake? Or is that too many actions?
Nope. No, you can spend as many action cards up to the 2 maximum you have in your hand.
So there's that one. How many of these can I finish in one turn?
You could finish 3 if you placed a piece that affected 3 different recipes on that turn, or played cards that did that, that affected those things. Then yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Lay it on.
Let's say I place A and B, right? And then I place C, and I have an ingredient thing for ABC, but I also have one for A and B. Now, I didn't place A or B this time, but I am using A and B in the other one.
No. It has, like, the contents of the recipe that you're scoring has to include something that you've affected in some way that turn.
Okay, so if I've missed doing one, that's it. I can't do it again.
Yeah, and there might be, you could find ways of doing it in the future. There may be times in which you don't want to score one because you want to grab a card that's out there, or the Wasabi pool has built up enough that it makes more sense for you to grab that than to score maybe a 2-point or a 2 ingredient sushi.
All right. So I have this. It is not in style.
Yep. Not in style, unfortunately. But you will put that card on your score pad there, and you can draw back up. Now, I would like to encourage you to draw a 5 because, I just think that you're not really alive unless you're going after a 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, I mean, that's just...
I think I know why, yeah.
I will point out the specialty ingredients at the bottom of the board. There's only one of each of those, and one of them is featured in every level 5 recipe. So those are special ones that you want to keep an eye on. Just so you know.
I'm going to take a 3.
All right. So that means Wasabi for the pool.
You got a cube, Chris. Congratulations.
I'm in the game.
In the game. Very nice. All right, Michael.
Let's do this here. And I'll take this. Switch.
Okay. Switch allows you to swap orthogonally adjacent tiles. You could even switch one with an empty space. For example, I could switch this red snapper with an empty space there.
Orthogonal means sharing an edge, Chris, not diagonal.
I'm getting that. Yeah.
Oh, I like when friends can.
My geometry class was at 7:30 in the morning, so
my goodness.
I slept through that. I'm just saying.
I'm going to place some tofu down here, and should I do anything? Yes, I'm going to take all 5 of these delicious, spicy wasabi cubes that were just staring at me in the face. And we always put one more back on the wasabi pool there. All right, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I'll move this over here, just for fun.
Just whatever.
Why not? I've totally forgot what this is. And that's that. And that's that. Okay.
Same from when you looked last?
What was that?
Are they still the same from when you looked last?
No, they're different every time I flip them.
Yeah.
That's supposed to happen, right? Let's put that there. I will take the switch. Could have used that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're all situationally very useful. Like the spicy one is just quite nice.
Should have shuffled these.
Shuffle these last 2 remaining cards.
The last 2 that are together.
Alan.
Yeah, but who knows what order they would have come out in.
Alan.
Now we'll never know.
Wait, that's not Alan. That's Steve. Steve.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to use slice.
Mm-hmm.
Swap the top tile of a space with the same category.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I'm not using slice.
All right.
Cheating already.
Yeah. You can only have 2 face-up tiles, correct? Or two cards?
2 cards, yeah.
All right.
See, it's interesting because, Chris, you see, the rules are so simple. Like, it's so simple, but you want to maximize what you're doing every turn. So it's a little torturous at times.
I should read this card.
Shit.
Oh, right.
Do that though. Oh boy. All right. All right. I'm going to move this out of the way.
I was putting that there.
Yeah.
Out of here, teacup.
I'm going to put this here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my spicy.
Yeah.
The cube gets spent. It doesn't go here, does it? It goes away?
Yeah, back in the bag. Back in the bag.
Perfect.
Although that's interesting. I wonder if it would be more painful if you had to put it on the pool.
It'd be painful.
Mm-hmm.
And you're placing another tile?
Yeah.
Use the cheater card. Got it.
You're a cheater.
You're a cheater. Listen, can we have one game of Wasabi that doesn't end in a fist fight? One.
I mean, he called me a loom earlier today. So
you are a loom.
A loom.
A whole
like
Loki
ancient weaving machine.
Yep. He's a loom. Don't let him fool you.
I'm gonna be honest. You had me fooled. Ooh.
I don't look like a loom, but
yeah. Should see me turn out a blanket. So you're Hama Negamaki.
Yep.
is done in style. Very nice.
Thank you. And then I draw a new one.
Mm-hmm. Did you get your bonus wasabi for doing it in style?
I did. I got that. I think I'm gonna take another 3.
All right.
I'm really hungry playing this game.
Yeah, it is delicious.
I feel the hunger pains, and it wasn't that long.
You want to swap out? There's 5s if you want to swap out, Michael.
Oh, that's what those are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, leave some for the rest.
Ever so slightly bigger and different colored. All right, back to me.
Yes.
Ooh, doctor. All right. Get ready to have your minds blown. I'm going to stack.
Ooh.
I'm going to put down some urchin. And I will show you that I have completed in style. I think this might be the first time in my life I've completed a 5-level recipe in style. But
well done.
I will tell you, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Translation: we are really bad at this.
This is my Everest.
10 points and 3 wasabi. Well done.
Yeah. I'm going to get rid of those and take a 5. And then
wait, there's points in this game?
Well, for some people.
You got a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
OTB on the board. All right. I'm going to take a 3. I got to get in on this 3 action. So let's make this pool a little juicier for Chris.
I have a lot of fucking.
All right. And you're off to the races.
All right. I will. I'm going to place. A thing. Definitely a thing. Right. Oh, before I do that, just move that over there for fun. All right.
Just totally ordering that Mackie. That's a jerk.
There's a thing. I have a thing now. There we go.
Oh, so that is your barbecue eel. Nice, and in style. Yeah. So you're gonna get yourself some BW, which is the term for bonus wasabi. Nice BW. Nice BW.
I like it.
Lots of good BW.
You will draw back up your hand.
Yeah, man, this little bowl.
I know. That's what I told you. It's the time. You got to time that right. Can't let it get so juicy that Michael takes it just before me. You have to wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take another 3 here.
Take a 3. All right. So that puts 1 there, and I'll put 1 in your bowl for you.
Thank you. Oh, that's the place.
All right, Michael.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do this here, and I'm gonna take that.
Chop.
Hot dog. Ooh,
Steaks.
Interesting. I mean, not that interesting, but
fascinating.
We're here. Fascinating. I can't believe it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna place a little bit of tuna down here, and I will take a snake. I think that's a good thing for me to do with my life right now. Ooh, another stack. All right, I'm going to actually shuffle these remaining cards.
So now they get shuffled.
You're seeing it happen. I mean, there's only 12 cards. How mixed up could 12 cards be? It depends on the game.
So, are we supposed to be thinking about what we're doing here? Because
you two are not.
Okay,
you two are doing great.
Good.
I can tell you are not
Excellent.
thinking about what you're doing. No, I'm joking, of course.
Perfect. Man, yeah, I feel like in real life, like if I had the real game in front of me, I'll be able to look at these cards a little easier and all that stuff.
Well, also, I mean, you have the problem with the screen, right? Like sharing your screen, we can't look.
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm trusting that you're not doing that.
But... Yeah, so just leave them forward, leave them flipped up, so you don't have to keep flipping them.
Well, I don't want you to actually write.
But it's so small. Yeah, like I'm looking at you right now. I couldn't tell you an ingredient on those cards anyway, and you can hide them. You can just hit H to bring them up instead.
Sure.
Instead of just laying out excuses after excuses for what's not to win the game.
Stop taking away my excuses, Mike. All right.
Jeez, tries to cheat, laying out already planting the excuse. This is a food game, not a planting game. Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Can I just take the wasabi?
Yeah.
You could, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the wasabi.
Why not? Why the
heck here's 4 and a 1 for 5.
All right. Yeah, often taking that wasabi is the right thing to do.
All right.
Hold on. Dropping.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is move.
Chop a broccoli.
This here.
Yes.
That's where that's where I wanted my tea.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna chop. I'm gonna return the top tile in the space to the pantry. I'm gonna return this one to the pantry. And then I'm going to play this. Nope. I already did that. This here. And then I have this in the style.
Ooh, doctor.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Grab your BW.
I do enjoy some BW.
Yeah.
It sounds weird.
It does. Yeah, it does sound a little weird. All right, let's drop.
There are some other letter combinations that would make that way worse. So BW is not that bad.
That's true.
And you get to draw back up.
Yeah. I might as well get on the 5 action, right?
Let's do it. I didn't want to pressure you, but let's get in there.
I've been wanting to, but every time I looked, it was like there's 4 wasabi in the bowl. There's no way I'm gonna just fill it up like that. So
yeah, it's exciting. Well, we will add 2 right now.
Now, if you take a 5 as well,
wouldn't you love that?
I would enjoy that. I would.
I got halfway good news for you. I'm not going to take the pool because I'm going to score. I have made my tuna salad roll in style, mind you, but I'm not going to. Well, I might even add to it. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 bonus, and I'm going to get rid of 3 and take one of those. Get rid of those. And now I have to draw back up. Dare I? I do. Let's do it. Let's do it. Another 5. Let's do it.
Excellent.
Feel good about it. All right, and yeah, that's for you, Chris. Don't say I never did anything for you.
That's definitely going to be taken. All right, I'm going to move this. Let's see. I like my tea over here. Let's do that. And okay, I'm gonna place this guy here, and yeah, I'm gonna take the cubes. No, there's 5 of them, so I'm just gonna
just take a 5. Get yourself a 5 there.
Oh, you got it there. Okay,
I got you.
That was a good play.
Yeah, very nice.
Not too happy about it.
You're not going to move my tea again, are you? Always moving my tea.
Yes, I sure am.
It is a weird place to put your tea, I'll admit. While someone's trying to prepare their sushi roll, you just keep putting your cup right on top of the mat.
Yeah. We got this in style. Well done.
Stop that.
I only do them in style.
Nicely done.
Okay, thank you.
I do them all sorts of ways. I do them however I can get them on the table.
I don't do them at all.
Well, that's a flawed strategy. So wasabi for the pool and one for your bowl. I'll give you that. Maybe you want some loose ones. Who knows? I'm not gonna make.
I'll probably switch them.
Oh, okay. Well,
unless I get unless there's a spicy
on the board.
There's no reason to have them unless there's a spicy. So
fair enough. All right. And you're done?
I pulled my card. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. I would like for some stuff to happen for me. So I am going to let's do something here. Let's move this first, and let's put some scallops out here. I think that is a wise thing for me to do. I'm not going to take one of these. Actually, you know what? Just because I don't want to get left with it, I will spend a wasabi cube, and I will add a second ingredient.
Interesting.
I will add some daikon. Or wait, that's not daikon, that's cucumber. This is what I want. Boom. All right, and I'm going to take a stack. My turn. I'm going to leave those two measly cubes. Not worth my time. Ooh, and the spicy's out. Exciting. Go ahead, Chris.
All right. Well, I'm going to. What is this, chicken?
Tempura.
It says
Tempura.
it on.
Oh yeah.
Tempura. Yep.
All right. I'll go ahead and put that there, and then I'm going to use switch to switch these two.
And
that gives me that one in style.
OMG, Chris.
Well done.
OMG.
I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'll just put mine there. And then you were like, and I used my spice. And I was like, he's not going to like this.
You know what? Not even mad at you.
That's good. I mean, I'm losing anyway.
Yeah. If anything,
that's the important part.
I have a little pity for you.
I'm gonna take a 5 because I'm not doing the other ones.
Get in on it. Get in on it. YOLO.
Oh yeah, that's not happening.
Oh my goodness! I better be in style. Okay, fine. We see it.
That's insane. You're welcome. Jeez.
Get that Mackie out of my line of sight. Snapper crunch.
I gotta do another.
Taking a 3. All right, one more for the pool, and here's one for your bowl.
Thank you.
Wow, that pool's getting pretty interesting. I really wish some things had not happened the way they did. If I'm being 100, if I'm keeping it 100. Now the question is, how do I change those things? Okay, so all right, well, let's just get on this. So I'm gonna put just a casual piece of octopus out there, and I can't score anything, so I'm gonna take these 5, turn them into a big greenie.
I was totally gonna take that.
Yeah, well, I thought you might have. Now I'm gonna make some more big ones.
More.
Just in case. In case we need them. All right, that's me.
Some more.
It seems like we've got a lot of space left, but we're not too far away from the end of the game.
Yeah, no, it's happening. Hey, Matty B.
Coming quickly.
Matt. Let's see. Okay, what's the spicy do again? Do I want the spicy?
Play a second tile.
Oh yeah, place a second tile. That might be useful. That could be useful. All right, I'm gonna move this T here with all the other T's. That's where the T's go. And then let's see. Now that I've done something useless, I think.
Now that I've done.
Oh, let's. Wow, that's not gonna work. All right, let's put let's put that there, and then I'll take the spicy.
Spicy. Wow, I can't believe that spicy lasted the whole way around.
Yeah,
interesting.
well, there's the big turn.
People had more important things to do.
All right, I'm done. Mike.
Yeah.
Do things. But don't do things.
No, I'm gonna do things.
Oh boy.
I think you've scored like twice as many.
Classic Mike. Always doing things.
Always doing stuff.
I have to do things. I don't think there's any way I'm going to get this 5 done by the end of the game.
See, your first problem is you're not believing, and I don't know.
I believe. No, I believe I'm not going to get it done.
No. You must.
I'm positive. It's very positive thinking, Sean. I'm very positive, and I'm positive I'm
You're
not.
positive you're not going to get it done.
Yeah,
that's what you're telling me.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do it unless I can get the right cards. All right, let's do some shit. I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna score that.
Okay, that's good. Gets you some cards or a.
Now let you get an action card. That's nice.
Yeah.
Do I draw from the top or I get to pull one?
No, you take from the.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't sleep on the stack. The stack is actually a good one.
It's the one I want, but the switch can come depending on what comes out and where things are. The switch could really help.
Yep, that's true too.
I'll take the stack.
Fool. I'll take the switch.
You talked them into it.
That can help.
All right.
They're both good.
I just want
stack doesn't rely on anything else to be on the board. The switch has to be the right things to switch them. The stack is just on top. I think it's stronger.
Yeah. Listen, I never seen this happen in the world.
Don't you dare do another 5.
But I have to play my snake to complete this, but going doink, 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 and also doink.
Oh, but not in style.
Yeah, not in style. Not in style. But completed nonetheless my Octopus's Garden. Should I take another 5? No, I'm joking. I would never take another 5 at this point.
Could you imagine?
It's craziness.
At this point, you might be able to pull it off.
Well, it's true. Like it sometimes does happen like that Ticket to Ride kind of thing where you get those late destination tickets and they work out,
Yeah.
So it can happen. It can happen.
Oh, I should have another card in my hand.
Oh, listen. You had an opportunity.
It's the rules. It's the rules.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
All right.
Huge asterisks.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll play. Let's see. Is that dumb? Yeah, that's definitely dumb. That.
That's dumb. I love it.
And I'll just take the switch.
Wow.
All right, done. Mike?
Yeah. Trying to figure out where I can use my slice to score something, but I can't.
What kind of tiers are you going to have on the page? What's the prices and all that stuff? Do you know?
Yeah, so it's going to be 59 Canadian. I believe it's 53 American for the deluxe version, and it's going to be a very small difference between the deluxe version and the retail version. So we're going to have two, versions of the game available for you, but the deluxe version is going to be almost the same price as the retail version.
Comes with real wasabi instead of cubes?
Comes with real wasabi, yeah.
You got to throw it in the back of the throat.
It took a while for us to get that kind of approval, but once we finally got it, we were pretty pumped.
Yeah.
No, that is not true. That is not true. But it will come with some nice bonuses. I was looking at the Kickstarter page this evening, and I'm really pumped about some of the little mini expansions that are planned. We always have these micro expansions that we add into the games, but the ones planned for this one are pretty fun. So I'm excited about it. Josh and Adam, the designers, did a great job. Just breathing new life, new ways to play into the game. So I'm excited for some of those reveals.
Very cool.
I feel like I'm wasting it.
You definitely are.
Just try not to think about the immense pressure you're under. Don't focus on how many people are watching and judging every turn you take, because
Sean,
that's just going to get to your head.
No, you obviously don't know me. I couldn't care less.
Oh, okay.
Those are great prices, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
42 US, Elena says.
42 US. Thanks, Helena.
Yeah, nice. Definitely worth it.
100%.
I'm going to eat sushi while playing this game.
I know. Yeah, it is.
I'm going to take it to a sushi place.
We actually got an offer from Big Sushi to produce this game, so we're in.
Big Sushi?
Big Sushi, yeah.
You stacking over there? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's the first one I didn't do in style. Don't judge me.
OMG.
I know. I don't think I can do it, so.
Ugh.
I mean, we'll see what happens in the final score, so...
you may win, but will you really?
I'm definitely not going to win.
Yeah.
I'm shooting for third place.
Yeah, I got to replace what I did there, so I'm going to take this.
I'm shooting for third place.
It's out here.
Over there. All right, I'm good.
All right. Is anything out there that I need? Nothing is out there that I need. That's incredible. Wow.
I think at this point you could just start playing fives, right?
Yeah. That's the way my night was looking for a little while there. All right, I'm gonna play my stack, and I'm just gonna put a yellowtail here next to the nigiri, and I will show you that I have completed my hamachi points in the game. And I'm thinking at this point, I'm going to take the chop. So I get that because it was a 2-level recipe. And looking at how many spaces we got left, I'm just going to take a 3, which means a wasabi for the pool. And a wasabi
you should definitely take a 5.
You think so? I'm going to get rid of those and put this one in here.
Can I put something down, score, then do an action and score again?
You put something down, action, put something down, and score both of them because you affected both of them.
Yeah, I'll be at BGG Con. I'm leaving tomorrow, Matt.
But he's wondering if he can put something down, score it, and then I'm assuming play a card that manipulates
right,
the ones
and then
that are out
score
there.
again.
I would say no. I'm going to say no. Once you score,
But I'm losing.
that's the last thing.
No, I'm kidding.
I also say no.
If you want to do it, if you want to do a pity house rule, I'm willing to do that.
Wow.
Oh no house rules.
Pity
We know we
is
can't
an
do house rules.
Appreciated. All right.
Can't do house rules. I think I would be doing better if I stopped trying to do everything in order.
You really, I mean, you got to let that go. I don't know how Michael did it so well.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of training. When I knew we were doing this, I went to Wasabi training for a week.
So I'm gonna move this here. No, this next little hole for it right here. Move that there. And then I'm going to place. Is this Connie crab? Yeah,
crab.
Yeah, nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a switch. Bait and switch. I'm gonna switch these two.
Okay,
all right. So now I can score that.
You
and that.
Ooh.
And they should all be in order.
Great. Nice power move. Power move.
So there's 2 from that bonus. And I get an action card from that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck.
I'll take the snake. Fun. Oh, and I got to draw. Do I draw up to 2?
Yep. You always draw back up. So 2 5s. Come on. Do it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do 2 3s.
2 3s?
Oh, no. I'm out of 3s.
Only 1 left. 3s go fast. Here, I've got your
I'm going to take a 4. I take a 4.
All right. Another one for the pool. Wow. Last few turns here. Interesting. Almost
Mikey.
as if all of my decisions have led me to this moment in my life.
That's a sad moment.
Hey, I'm happy here.
I
am currently doing my job, playing a game with 2 gentlemen. Can't go wrong. I've made some right decisions somewhere along the way. Somehow.
Every turn you've made has led you to this Monday night playing with us online. Yeah.
True. Wow.
Slice. What are you slicing?
So slices from the same category. So I'm gonna slice this guy for this one. And then I'm going to play this one and do that one in style.
Good gracious.
And then those two that I get.
Real problem for me has been you guys have not played what I need you to play. It's been a real issue.
Thank you for the compliment.
These parts.
Matt, it will be cool to see you at BGG. I know a lot of people are going to BGG. I will say my dance card's already completely full of games, but I still hang out with people and talk to them and stuff, though. So,
what are you most looking forward to playing?
Oh, I don't even know what the games are at this point, but like what we're going and sitting in, who's meeting with, and all that stuff. But I do want to still go walk around and like say hi to people and things like that. Maybe I can squeeze into a game if it's over there and stuff like that. But
yeah.
I think Chris is looking forward to playing anything that's not Critter Kitchen.
That is reasonable.
Funny enough, I'd still play it.
I'm sure.
And I'm not saying that because I'd say
done, Mike?
I drew my card. I'm good.
You're good. All right. I'm gonna play this here chop. And I think what I was going to do was take this Geary and put it back. And what do I got going on here? Oh yeah,
I guess I should start thinking
about
what I'm supposed to do here.
Down here, and that I'm going to show you. I have done my waterfall roll, not in style, because some of us just don't care about showing off. Some of us just don't care.
Some of us.
Yeah, says Sean, who did 2 5s for 21 points.
Listen, I didn't say I was amongst the people who didn't care. Just pointing out that some of us don't. All right, okay. What did I draw? I drew 2, so nothing changes in the Wasabi pool here.
All right, it's my turn.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna do the spicy thing to put down 2.
Oh boy, we are entering endgame.
Well, I mean, we're running out of space. I better do it now.
Yeah, you might as well. You got to get it in now.
All right, so I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to take the shrimp. Shrimp is always good.
First time a shrimp's been on the board.
I know. I've been waiting for one to pop up here.
I just put the first one of the clam up on the board, too.
Oh, well. And then some of the, what is it, sprouts? What is this?
Scallion.
Scallions.
Onion. Green onion.
Yep. And then I'm going to play the snake because I'm lame.
Very cool.
And play that one. Be able to do that.
Not in style, unfortunately, but
not in style. No. Yeah.
Still very impressive.
Let's not do the very word, but it worked. Okay, so and I don't believe. Yeah, that's not even close. Okay, so all right, so that's me. Oh, I have to draw a card, right? Yeah. I'm taking a 2.
Yeah, you don't want to add to that pool.
No.
So, Michael, you are probably gonna trigger game end here.
And he's just taking the lame points, guy.
Yep.
You did. Just so you know, you did have a different option of not doing that. Just so you know.
No, I know.
I didn't want you to feel like you had to do that.
I definitely felt pressured into doing that for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I just want you to know no one's gonna judge you.
Also, don't care.
Right. Oh,
remember for yourself.
I forgot that you don't care about such things.
Couldn't care if people judge me. Enjoy yourself.
He doesn't care that I judge him all the time.
You don't even listen to me. I don't even know how you can judge me.
I use the tone.
Nothing. I have no cards. I can't complete anything. I'm going to take 1 point as my last turn of the game.
So can you complete something even if you don't affect it, or you'd have to have a card in order to affect it?
You'd have to have a card, like a chop card, or like basically any of the cards that can affect things, but you always need to be able to affect the recipe on that turn. So yeah, sometimes it's a great idea to hold on to a stack or a chop or something right to the end to give you that sort of option. But
so really, the only thing I could do is take.
Probably the best thing you can do, and it looks like Michael will do the same. Take 1 there. Great.
So whoever triggers the game, everybody gets 1 more turn, except for including the person that triggered.
Including the person.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody gets 1 last turn.
Very cool. Glad I could set that up for you, Mike.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
Teamwork.
All right. So let's see which of
Teamwork
us
makes the sushi work.
Is the best person at sushi.
Let's see. Best is a harsh word. Maybe which of us spent more time looking at points than just enjoying the game?
I enjoyed it immensely, and I didn't spend too much time thinking. I had 1 forever turn, but that's okay because you're allowed 1 forever turn in the game.
Says the only person who took a forever turn.
Look at all the wasabi that Sean has. Holy shit!
I have.
Oh my god! These are 5s.
I got 52. But, eating sushi is its own reward.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, this will give you just some sushi ideas in general. So
there's a sushi place near me called Sushi Pop, and it's like this cute little, little place where you get all these different fun little stuff. And of course, it's expensive because it's sushi. But on Mondays, after 4:00, if you go there, they will give you a gift card for the amount of money you spent.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it's brilliant because it makes you come back. And you always get more because you're like, it's free. So you always get more than you did last time. So you're spending more money. So it's basically half cost, but they get more from you still. It's a brilliant maneuver.
Great idea.
And unfortunately, this show has kept me from enjoying it as much as I would like because it happens on Monday.
Wow.
You're welcome. Are you blaming the show for?
Mostly you.
No, that's a big sacrifice. That's a big sacrifice.
Huge sacrifice, yeah. But I'm here most of the time.
I'm nervous about.
Oh, wow. I did not think I would get that close and score. I thought I was going to get.
I did way less. Like, we didn't do very much. We did. I don't like
okay.
That. I don't like that.
That's insane. I didn't think.
I don't like that.
Was that 19?
You've been Wasabi training though, right?
Yes, I only scored 19 points though.
I see 19 points. That's what I'm.
This is upside down. There you go.
Oh,
Rob? Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Sushi pizza in the game? What is sushi pizza?
I have heard of sushi pizza. That sounds like some kind of West Coast new fandangle sort of thing.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't try it, but I can't imagine I wouldn't want it to just really be real sushi, though.
Yeah. It's crazy because I like sushi, and I like the greater world of sushi, like tempura and various different things. But I'm not as crazy about sushi as some people are. I'm willing to admit. I'm not the craziest.
I'd say it's my third favorite type of food. Maybe second. Third. Yeah, third.
What's your fourth favorite?
My fourth? I have no idea what my fourth favorite. Mexican.
All right. What's your first two?
First one's Indian. Second one's Thai.
Oh yeah, both very good.
Yeah, Indian's a good choice.
Yeah, Indian only wins because there's way more choices than for me than there are in Thai. So
yeah, awesome.
I don't know what these cards were over here.
Which cards?
These.
Oh,
they were on my name over here, but I don't know what those were.
They weren't ones you scored? Oh, you didn't do a 5, so I guess not.
No.
Oh, they might have been mine.
They were in my hand. That's
why they were in your hand. Those were like the last things in your hand.
Yeah. That's your hand right there.
I saw them over here. The bottom of my screen is not where they were. Okay, that's what they were. Gotcha. Yeah, so 10, 10, 25, and 16.
So, all right. Looks like Sean wins with 57 to 19 to 25.
Yeah.
Which is amazing that I only scored 19 points because these are 5 each. Like
I know. That's crazy.
That's really
negative mathematically impossible.
Yeah.
Wow, that last snag of wasabi cubes made the difference for you. That was nice.
Yeah. I was hopeful that Chris would score, right? When he started playing the card, the snake, I'm like, all right, he's gonna score, so he can't take the wasabi because that was 7 points. That was
Yeah. That's like a 4 or 3 level recipe. So yeah, definitely a big swing.
There's a few games that do the thing where it's like you can do this fun turn, or you can do like the smart thing and just take the 7, and I'll always pick the fun turn over the smart thing. I mean, like the card that I did was 7 points as well. And so
like if you could get
taken the 7, but it would have been, which would have been even because I didn't even do it in order, so I wouldn't have gotten the bonus, the BW, the bonus wasabi. But you want to play the card. You want to play the card, right? So
you would have given Sean the win. You would have still gotten your 7 points. You would have prevented me from getting the 7 and give Sean the win.
That's true. That's why I definitely should have done that.
Fine. Like, I think that's also a world that we could have lived and thrived in. But
I'm actually shocked that he didn't, Sean. Really, like I think if he had known, I don't think he knew that was going to be that close.
No.
I think if Chris knew that the 7 points was going to give me the win, he definitely would have done that.
Well, strength is a really big driving force in whenever I play games. So glad to hear I'm not the only one.
I find in games like this that I just like to kind of go with the first thought. Like, I know there's a deeper sit here. Oh, because I saw at one point, one of you, I think it was Mike, had like a card that scored this way, and then the next turn you scored it this way. And I was like, oh, that's good thinking and impressive. I'm not at that level right now. I'm just at this moment, this time of night, playing, a game like this, I'm just like, yeah, that works. Like, I'm at that first thought level right now, which shows in scoring.
This game is perfect for that too. It's just a very light, like, put the tiles on the board, try and match up your stuff. Other people are putting stuff down that you could probably combo into if you play it well. Yeah, it's good.
I think if I were sitting at an actual table and had the cards in my hands and all that stuff, I'd probably like give it a little more deeper thought. And for whatever reason, TTS games and stuff, I just kind of want to play and have fun. Yeah.
That's how I feel about Splendor. When I play Splendor a lot with my parents, and I cannot be bothered to think too far ahead. I just, I'm like, okay, I just need to think about this on short-term strategy. And my dad is a savant at it. Like, he just, before I know it, he's got 15 points and I've got 5 or something like that. And I don't know how he does it. And again, that's a game that I could probably spend a little more time trying to figure out the deeper strategies of it. But I just like to play it, and I don't care at all about winning it. So that's kind of how I feel about this one. It's fun to play. It's fun to pull. Like, I'm so satisfied I pulled off 2, 5-length recipes in the game, and I don't even care if I didn't win. So
I thought you had it. That was massive.
My first play with Splendor was with my wife, and she's really good at these games. And she destroyed me. I was like, oh, okay, that's typical. I was like, let's play again. She destroyed me again, and I did worse the second time. And I was like, okay, it bothers me that I did worse. So can we play again? And it's so fast. She was like, yeah, sure. So I played again. I did even worse than the first and second time. And I was like, okay, I would like to play again. And she was like, keep it coming. And we played 22 games in a row.
What?
Until I finally won one.
Oh my God.
Now, I did each time I was just like, are you okay if we play? Like, we can stop if you want, because I don't want to be, she's like, no, keep it. I mean, she was just beating the crap out of me, so why not? She just kept destroying me. And I was like, I can't get in my brain how you're destroying me. I don't understand. Like, I was doing it at the end. I was doing it turn by turn. I was like, okay, we have the same amount there. Good. We have the same amount there. Wait, now you got one more. Okay, you just got one more. Oh, no, okay. And it would just exponentially destroy me. And I'd be like, how? So, yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah. This one has that same sort of feel where it's like you said, I think there's probably deeper things going on. Like, if I play this game with Josh, who is, of course, the designer, he's working on kind of like a, 4D chess kind of level.
Yeah.
So,
I could definitely see there's that stuff there. I just, I did not engage at that level.
Yeah. And you don't have to. That's what's good about it, is that, it really is just putting ingredients down. So you can make it as brain burnery as you want, but it's also just, silly fun.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Is the box top in here? I don't see the box top in here.
I don't think I have the box top in there, but it is. It is nice. I wish.
Behind you, isn't it?
It's kind of behind there. At least the
logo. It's behind you. It's right behind you.
Oh, behind me in the plate. Sorry, I was like, there
we go. Yeah, that's a great looking box.
Yeah, really nice. Claire Lynn
Beautiful.
did the art, and it is super, super nice.
Beautiful.
Well done.
And you mix that with the production value that you guys are known for, and it's going to be another hit. I mean, the components that are in your games are just bonkers good. So
Yeah,
the two big things I noticed, and I like the difference, is when you select your recipe cards, there's that little wasabi thing moving around, which is really cool.
yeah.
And then in the beginning of the game, there isn't that draft of I'm giving you tiles and you're giving Chris tiles and Chris is giving me tiles. Like that's removed, which kind of you don't really need it. So I like the streamline. You mentioned earlier that it was streamlined, and it definitely is.
Yeah, I think it's you know, I think originally there was you had a hand of like 3 tiles to work with. And I mean, we just were like, why constrain people to just 3? Like because that's really not where the decision point comes in, you know, like limiting players in that sort of way. And you know, making it so that you get a card not when you complete a recipe, but when you don't. So it kind of balances that out a little bit. It doesn't reward success too much. It gives, you know, everybody kind of a feeling that even if they're not completing recipes and scoring points that turn, they're advancing towards, you know, what they ultimately want to do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I like the additions, the changes. It definitely makes it more approachable. Not that the original wasn't, but this one in today's, you know, gamer society, like this one is approachable from gamers, non-gamers. Like the concept of it is super easy to understand, wrapper, like you're up and playing it really quickly. And then again, with the art and the aesthetic and the components that KTBG is known for with everything they've done. Yeah, another hit. Good job.
Yeah.
Didn't we play Mike? Didn't we play
Thanks very much, guys, and thanks for. Did you? When did you play it? With me or?
No, I think we played it at the gathering with David.
Yeah, a couple times. I played it here at QSCon.
Okay. Oh, with David at the gathering. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I was just looking at all the games behind you, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to try that. I got to get that." And I was like, "Wait, I played that."
Yeah, they're all great. The only one I haven't played, but it does get played a lot at QSCon Tuesday, is Power Plants. It's the only one I haven't played, but I've seen the components, the colors, the vibrant colors with the screening on the wooden. It's just, they're beautiful, and Power Plant stands out. It's a favorite of a lot of people that play on Tuesday.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. What's great about Power Plants is that it is, you know, tile laying area control, and it's a bit cutthroat, but it's such a short game that. You know, I tell people whenever I play it, like, be mean to me, I will be mean to you, and we'll be friends afterwards because it's so short. Like, it doesn't matter, right? And
that's what we say before every episode to each other.
Yeah, be mean to me, I will be mean to you. Yeah. But yeah, like, it's the type of game that, like, you finish and you want to try it again with different plant combinations, see, you know, how that dramatically changes the game. So, yeah, it's got, like, a lot of replayability to it.
Yeah,
very nice. Well, the Kickstarter is starting tomorrow. The link to follow is in our descriptions, but if you're watching this later, go to that same link. You'll be able to join on the campaign. Anything else you want to talk about on the campaign that's going to be on there?
You know, just that we're really excited about it. We have lots of surprises in store. The deluxe version is going to be very, very close to the retail version, so it's going to make total sense to go after the deluxe one. And yeah, we can't wait to, you know, be kickstarting again. We always have fun on our campaigns. We always have a lot of interaction with fans and backers and whatnot, and so expect what you can expect from a KTBG campaign. You know, different surprises, different interactive contests, and that sort of thing. So, yeah, we got a lot in store. We're looking forward to it.
Pretty cool. Sorry, I was just making sure every game comes with a slice of raw tuna, right?
It does. It does. As we promised, you know. Again,
with every game, yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
scratch
styles.
So that was so important. I had to interrupt Mike. So what were you going to say, Mike?
Well, more important than that, will there be demos at PAX? Like, will you have a copy to play at PAX? And what's your booth number at PAX?
Yeah, absolutely. I have been told my booth number at PAX. I cannot remember it right off the top of my head, but I will. Okay. I will get that to you. But we will certainly have copies of Wasabi here. We'll have it at our booth, and people can come by and play it. And like I say, the campaign will be running then, so they'll be able to back it immediately too. So, but definitely people can come and play. Please stop by our booth of booth number 4, and yeah, we'll see you there.
To be filled in later. Perfect.
Yeah.
Follow the smell of sushi, right? No.
Yes.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do
that.
No, that famous Philly sushi. Yeah.
Philly roll. There is a Philly roll.
There is. That's for the cream cheese. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like cream cheese on my sushi though. So. All right. Well, thanks for playing the game. That was fun. You got to come back and play some of the other stuff. Andrew here was talking about power plants here, and I guess he really liked it too. So yeah, we ought to try out some of these other games sometime. So come back.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get them in your hands, and yeah, I would love to be back. But thanks so much for including me on the show. It was great. Just fun to play a game with friends, So I really, really appreciate it. And, looking forward to the Kickstarter campaign tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And seeing you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Cool.
Great to see friends in Philly.
Always.
Thanks everybody for watching.
All right, now hop over and watch Ruel and Michelle play charcuterie. That's where I'm going right now.
Awesome.
Thanks, everybody.